back. So, here we are, the Great Goblin. Rhowan, you have spotted the Shadar-kai shadow stepping into the room and warned everyone over your telepathic link.
My map isn't showing up. There we go.
You can see that as they make their way into the room, they reach for weapons. Everyone has already rolled initiative, and so I would appreciate some combat music, Vix, and we will get into the thick of things. You can see almost immediately as these guys start reaching for weapons that there is a commotion with some of the patrons of the tavern around them. There is also some interesting movement on the stage as finally one of the gladiators turns, looks up at the wooden office at the top of the stairs, and as he points his weapon towards it, he says, "Ja'rod, Frederick sends his regards."
Fucking knew it.
Knew it.
Yeah.
Wren, you are first in the initiative order, and I will change these gladiators to reflect the fact that they are enemies.
Dark faces. Yeah. Yeah. Who is this closest to me? Yeah, okay. Move up beside, who is that, Beerith?
Beerith, yes. The Breaker's Grace.
And which one is this? Like, what weapon is he using? And
She is using the Great Maul that seems to be a boulder at the end of the step.
Oh man, she seems so cool. I should kill her now. Alright. I am targeting her. Quickly, Wren gets out both of her blades and is just like, oh shit. Moves over very quickly and will attack. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yep, because that 11 was not going to get through her scattered plate mail.
So I didn't mark it in Fantasy Grounds, but I did on the overlay, so I still have 1. Okay.
Right. Well, that is a hit.
Cool. I unfortunately don't get sneak attack on this, but that is fine.
You actually do,
I
because you had advantage on it.
Oh, that counts? Okay, well,
That's what the rules mean by if you have advantage.
Okay. No, I meant using your inspiration counts as granting yourself advantage for that purpose.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
it's still advantage.
Okay. Well, can I do that after the fact now, or do I have to roll 3 more?
You're just gonna have to roll 3 more, I guess.
Oh. Sorry. Look that up. I also think it's not 3, it's like 6, it's 4.
Okay, well, Beerith, who was eyeing down her opponent across the tavern, is now turning her attention towards a table of patrons next to her as she raises her great maul into the air. Wren slips through the room unnoticed, and her psychic blade comes in at the...
I don't know how to fix that. Can I just roll my second attack and then add it to that if I hit?
Sure.
Because I just don't know how to roll just 3 psychic damage.
That is a miss, though.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know. Can you walk me through what to do? Because I don't know.
Roll some d6s. I don't know how many you're supposed to roll.
Okay. How do I do the, like, picking up more than one?
Right click while you're holding it.
Seriously, don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay.
You got this.
I don't. I'm just gonna have to roll it separately because it's not working.
Hey, that's not bad.
14,
Ooh.
20. Is that all of them?
Yeah, and that should be psychic damage, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool. Yes. So as your blade finds the openings in Vira's plate mail, you pierce into her flesh and you can see her body tense in that familiar way as your attack assaults her nervous system. However, what you don't expect is such a quick reaction from her as she suddenly spins with her maul in hand and attacks you as a reaction. That is a hit.
Uncanny dodge that.
You can uncanny dodge it. Yes.
I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll find out.
It's worth it. As suddenly her great maul collides with Wren's flesh, and as that happens, you kind of twist through the air just enough to avoid the brunt of the damage. You also make a strength saving throw as it collides with you and chucks you across the room.
Okay.
So, note to self, don't get close to that one.
Actually, I'm just going to move you this way because it's just going to be easier overall for the map.
Oh,
20 feet. Huh. Knocks me right back onto my... Am I prone now?
You're not prone. You're
I'm
just
not
pushed
prone.
back. But Wren gets hit and just starts tumbling around, but she manages to land back on her feet.
Yeah,
as that
she just
happens.
kind of shakes it off. Like, did not expect that kind of quickness from someone with that weapon.
Yeah, and you see it now as she like rotates through with the swing. She now holds it out straight with one hand, looking at you, and then slowly brings it up like she's ready to go in for another round. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Oops, what did I just do? I don't know. But the Gluck, you hear him from across the tavern. Who the fuck do you think you are? As he comes charging out. He's well within range. And starts pummeling Silver Seringa.
I'm just seeing how you spelled the Gluck, and that's not at all how I spelled it.
Nope.
You should have spelled it in the Discord at some point, so I could have one word corrected you.
Yes. Silly me. I didn't think I had to.
There we go. The Gluck just starts pummeling into the studded leather that Serenia wears, and with his second hit, you can see that he connects with her hip, and you can see her kind of taken aback by the ache in her leg as he punches right in the joint, and she immediately falls prone to the floor as he then raises his leg for another attack. Yep. Okay. However, she just quickly rolls aside, and you can see a floorboard absolutely splintered by his foot. Rhowan.
I look at Wren. You all right? And without giving her much time to respond, I'll bonus action go into...
You're a little quiet today, David.
I will bonus action go into the back of my microphone and try and find the gain knob. And then...
some knob. See, this is why I need to sleep before idea.
Disagree.
I'll go into the starry form of the chalice and start glowing. And I think that'll...
Radiant.
Indeed. Let's see how close that gets me. Okay, cool. That's perfect. Then I'm going to... I am going to upcast Hold Person at 4th level and target all 3 of those people.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nice.
Interesting. Let's get some saving throws out there.
Let's see. Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yep, not bad at all.
Let's see.
Yeah. What's your Hold Person look like?
Yeah, so just all of these little vines and tendrils and things just grow up out of the ground and wrap around all of their limbs and kind of fix them in place.
Absolutely. Yeah, you see them kind of struggling against it, unable to move even an inch.
Yeah. And then I don't want to be right next to Virith. I will duck back behind Brielle. I moved a little bit too far. But there, that's about how far I could have gotten.
All right. Very good. And that's end of turn.
Bonus action movement. Yep, that's everything.
Cool. You hear from the shadowy corner from which you were previously discussing with him, Barter, come sweeping across the room very rapidly, very suddenly. And as Virith focuses in on Wren, Barter moves in with an opening strike. I do need to make a check first. Where is it? There we go. That'll do it. Okay. From the shadows, he strikes with his short sword.
Nice.
That is a crit. And that is going to be
lots of damage.
Whoa.
Yep.
He really had to prove himself after all that smack talk earlier.
Yeah, so very suddenly, all at once, just this black flash of a person. As he comes streaking through the tavern, he slides across one of the tables and his blades up right down her spine. And she just immediately doesn't even let out a gasp, just and falls prone to the floor. He flings his blade up in the air and catches it and goes, "I got this one."
Not bad.
Yeah, and she's already dead. So, Mountain Wyvern hatchling number 1. What is this wyvern doing?
Is that mine or is that Rhowan's?
I can't remember which one's
Thought
which.
mine was number 2.
We should name them.
I got to put their names on.
I think ours are both going to do the same thing, though.
I picture it as being on the table, just kind of watching things excitedly.
Yeah, Wren would have left it on the table. Like, I would rather it eat someone's food than get attacked by this woman that I was trying to fight. So definitely probably is just making a mess.
Absolutely. All right. Well then, this shadow dancer is currently held. They make a save at the end of their turn, though, right?
Yep. Wisdom. The number to beat is 18.
That is not going to do it. He remains held in place. Just you can see frustration building in his face. But Darren, the Pale Fang, is not being held. And seeing that the people before him are likely the biggest threat to their little assassination, he's going to leap over the ropes and move in to assault be a magic user. And
Bring it on.
this guy makes 3 attacks.
That one doesn't hit.
Okay.
I'll use my woe. Well, and actually, if it rolls a 1, it might still hit. So let's take a d6 off of that. Doesn't hit.
All right. Yeah, he comes running towards you. He swings his mighty
Whoa.
great sword towards you. At that last second, yeah, you manage to just dip out of the way, but he kind of follows through with momentum, and quickly another swing comes through. This time lower. Rowan's like leaping off the ground as he cuts a streak in the wooden floor. However, seeing you parry so mightily, he then follows through with that swing completely, rotating in place like a freaking whirlwind, and swings at both of you simultaneously.
Ooh, deluxe.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a hit on Rhowan.
Is it?
Brielle.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a hit on Brielle.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry. I was looking at them in the wrong order.
No worries. Thanks, Brielle.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Brielle. Taking all the hits. Brielle. You are going to take 14 slashing damage as the sword suddenly streaks into your space unexpectedly.
Love that. I'd like to use my sentinel, where if a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack on a target other than you, so my friend Rhowan here, I can use my attack to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Yay.
See, we didn't have to wait half an hour for Brielle to do something.
No, we're good. He moved into my space, so we're okay. Where's my fancy axe? Did it
Oh, you left it on the bus.
did I? Dang.
Again?
It says it's equipped. There we go. Okay. And
You are not targeting them, and also that's going to be a miss.
okay. I tried.
Free
Yes,
swing.
you did. Talon the Viper now. Seeing that his ally is prone and held in place, is going to offer some much needed support. As he comes running, he leaps over the ropes to get up behind the Gluck and make an attack himself. With spear and shield in hand, he comes charging forward. And I did not target him, but that is a... No, I did. Okay. I thought I didn't. That is going to be that. As he pierces him in the shoulder and then continues on with a flurry of thrusts, one of which misses and another one catches him in the back of the thigh. The Gluck now kind of turns to face him, and he goes, all right, you can hit me in the back, but can you hit me when I'm facing you? And that's his turn. Sylra, the door bursts open as a shadow dancer appears before you and Ja'rod. What would you like to do?
Yeah. So, she is going to cast Hex. I just have to figure out how to do that. And then she's going to use 2 Eldritch Blasts on it.
Absolutely. That is a hit.
Okay, both
Yay.
hits.
That is also a hit.
And I have to add the weird.
Yeah,
Also
that's right. Yeah,
We didn't do the
Sorry.
hex on the second one.
Just roll another d6. I'll add it. It's fine.
Oh, come on.
hey, every little bit helps.
Every little bit.
Yeah, Shanks doesn't go, oh, he only has 1 hit point. He's dead. So it matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these two
Sorry.
blasts collide with him, and you can see that they connect really solidly. However, as this black necrotic energy kind of pours out from your hex, you see it just kind of fizzles off him as though it's not quite as effective.
Shadar-kai.
She's going to back up a little.
Yeah, as soon as she starts backing up, Ja'rod, who is behind her, kind of puts a hand on her lower back, and he goes, "Oh, careful, darling. I'll take care of him."
And that's
End of
end of turn. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, the non-paralyzed shadow dancer down here surveys this erupting battlefield before him, and he begins to move. Let's see. To there, and then, well, as he starts running, he realizes he cannot quite make the distance he wants to make, and poof, in a puff of shadow and smoke, you see him disappear and reappear across the room. And he does not have the range he needs to do anything else cool at the moment. So, what the hell?
That's fine.
Let's have him dash. Do you want him to avoid that? Let's say 10 feet to there, and then another. Yep. He moves up to close the distance between him and Wren.
So because it looks like I know he can't go anymore, but I noticed that I had 8 wounds when we started this fight, and I'm not sure why. Did I do something dumb before and get hurt? No?
I don't know.
Okay. Then I'll just put myself at 11, because
Fair enough. Is that all that Virith hit you for?
I took 22 damage, but I used Uncanny Dodge.
I see. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That's his turn. Silver Serenia is paralyzed. So at the end of her turn, she will make a wisdom saving throw against Rhowan's hold person spell. Which is not going to do it. You see her just laying on the ground, vines gradually taking over more and more of her body. Which is good because the Gluck is now no longer paying attention to her. Brielle's wyvern sits on the table making noise.
Does it look like it notices anything, or it's making weird reactions?
It's
when Rowan's
definitely
doing stuff?
kind of cawing, screeching at the events unfolding before it, but it doesn't seem to be particularly disturbed at the moment.
I think I'll just have it stay in place and in safety.
All right, then. As that's all occurring, Sylra, you're backing away into the corner of the room. Ja'rod steps forward, and as he does so, you see this shadowy blade begin to appear in his hand. He steps forward and very quickly begins making some attacks. That is a miss, but he makes 2. Okay. he will make a second shadow sword attack, which is also a miss.
You guys all talk.
He steps forward into that space and just starts unleashing with his shadow blade. The Shadar-kai dodges very quickly, and then a chain comes up between his hands, blocking the next attack. And he just kind of sneers at him. Really, necrotic energy against me? Brielle.
Oh, hi. What? I'm here? Okay. Brielle is going to grab her axe, and all the runes of Tharvos are going to start glowing as I cast hill runes on myself. And then that will make me resistant to piercing, bludgeoning, and all that good stuff. Then I'm going to swoop around here so I can get flanking.
All
Thanks,
right.
Rhowan. You're the best. And then I'm going to attempt to hit him with my axe.
Yeah, you get a +2 on that.
26.
That you don't need. Because 26 will certainly fucking hit. You have a +12 to hit?
+10, plus the 2 from flanking.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't realize you had factored
unselect
that in before I said it.
Yep. And then we're going to do Savage Attacker. So that is 12.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is Darren on this fucking list? Yeah, your axe cuts deep into his back. He's not prepared for it. And his breastplate is absolutely no match for your magic axe.
Brielle's just gonna be like, you picked the wrong side, buddy. And then she's gonna try and hit him again. With a 20 to hit.
That's another hit.
Get him, Brielle.
And then... 8 damage.
Nice.
And turn. That is it.
Cool. Yeah, you cut into him again, and you see him kind of, reel at the blade slicing into his back. And he turns to face you, and he just says, "You have no idea. I've fought for kings."
And you're gonna die for me. She thinks she's being really like, ah. I don't know how to intimidate people.
Ja'rod, as his shadowy blade fades from his hand, is assaulted rapidly by the Shadow Dancer's chain.
Fine.
Okay, keep.
Fine.
Good.
I'm gonna burn one of my DM inspiration on that
Fine.
one.
Get rid of him now.
No, that's a 1 still. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Third and final attack. Is it
No!
Oh man. How do I do an advantage roll manually again? Is it shift? I think it's shift. Here's hoping, because there's some necrotic damage going along with it.
Just a little bit.
And you see as he chain whipping all around the room, cutting up the door frame, cutting up the floor. Finally, as Ja'rod dodges his last attack, it loops around and around his neck. And as it does, you can see the edge of this spiked blade right into his face, and immediately life force pulled out of his body as the necrotic drain takes over. That is how you use necrotic energy.
Let's be glad that wasn't Sylra.
That would have put her down, I think, right?
Oh, she would be down and dead.
Another wyvern is just screeching at the table. Wren, we're back to you, and no one's dead yet on your team.
He's like on a half. Like, I'm not gonna get an opportunity attack if I.
Yes, you are. You are within his range.
Okay.
You got them chains.
Is it worth it? Kind of want to use Rowan's whole person. Fine. I will attack this person here then.
And auto crits are pretty nice.
They are. But I also don't want Rowan to get attacked from behind by a shadow dancer. So
I mean, that very well could happen. I am about to not be in this space.
I don't know
turn.
that.
That's fair.
What the hell? I'm gonna give myself advantage on this attack then with my inspiration.
Okay.
Burn that. Use my action. Make sure I'm not targeting that dead person still.
That is
Alright.
absolutely a hit. You step up into his space and you find an opening to get your psychic dagger in there. Yeah, the blade comes up into his abdomen, and you can see him kind of look down at it, surprised as the blade just fades from view. What did you just do?
Grab you, nerd.
Why would I explain that? And she's going to bonus action disengage, but she's not going to turn her back on him. Just going to kind of go this way.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you deftly maneuver backwards, sidestepping patrons and tables and moving away from his chain as he flashes out at you. Is that end of turn?
Yep.
All right. Ooh, I did something weird there. It's fine. Everything's fine. Zagluck now faces Kalen the Viper, and much like before, he just starts throwing those little angry goblin fists. That is not going to do it. That one is, though.
I see why he lost.
He's really off his game right now. You know, Danya got into his head.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's retired, so yeah.
Yeah,
The third time.
just starts throwing these fists, and unfortunately, between the shield and the armor, he's having a hard time doing much to him. He does get one good knuckle punch in the abdomen, but Kalen seems very much not deterred. Rhowan.
I thought I knew what I was going to do. Yeah, I'm going to swing around and guiding bolt this shadow dancer that ran up behind me.
That will be at disadvantage because you are in melee.
I have Spell Sniper. I can ignore that.
Then I am sorry.
Oh, good.
Proceed, good sir.
One of those ones. So we'll mark that off and targeted. Very
Good
good.
choice of feet for Rhowan.
I thought so. People kept trying to hit him, and most of his best spells are ranged. So
Nice. Okay. This bright, radiant energy shatters across his head, and you see him as he's like swinging and looking at Wren. He kind of stumbles from it and looks at you, and he goes, "Oh, you're gonna regret that."
he is glowing now, for the record.
He just had his glow up.
Yeah. Well, you seem to have so much fun chasing me over here, so. And he's just gonna like give him a peace sign and dip out and face out 30 feet this way.
Nice. Yeah, you just poof, you're in the middle of the room.
And then I'll go back a little bit further. Yeah.
that will officially move you out of his effective range.
Heck yeah.
I was like, 30 feet's not enough for this guy.
Well done. End of turn.
Yes.
Barter now looking up the stairs going, "You all right, boss?" And just like immediately comes running anyway and just leaps right up onto the stairs.
Another crit, another crit, another crit.
That'd be
Try
nice,
that
wouldn't it?
again.
Yeah, so
He's got flanking, right?
Well, that's a hit. And that's gonna mean sneak attack.
Yep.
And boom. You see him up on the stairs, gets his sword up under the armor. And as that's happening, he kind of reels back from it and then looks down at the blade, which is coated with a slick purpley liquid, which immediately starts spreading through his blood. And he's just like, "The fuck?" And as he falls, Barter just kind of steps aside as his body rolls down the stairs. I got you.
Oh.
Wyvern seems to be entertained by the smell of blood in the air. And this shadow dancer is going to attempt another saving throw against the whole person's spell that's kept him here since he arrived. Oops, just the first one because I hit it twice by accident. That's a fail.
I'm coming for you.
He won't even be able to do anything about it. Just sit there watching you come to kill him. That's
Attack
end of
everybody on
turn.
my way and just taunt him the whole way there.
Darren the Pale Fang is going to continue his assault on Brielle with his greatsword. He just swings towards her, like rapidly, one after the other. The first one cutting into her thigh, the second one off her shield, and then finally one big haymaker of a downward swing, and he just cuts deep into your arm before it comes down into the floor. The blade now slick with blood, just buried in the boards for just a moment before he rips it out of there, splinters flying in every direction. You see, you can't beat me.
She blinks at him and just says, like, that barely hurt.
Kalen the Viper is just also going to continue his assault on the goblin before him. That's a miss. Gosh, my rolling tonight has been all over the place. You see one spear hit taken to the abdomen, one in the shoulder, and it's like almost looking like death by 1,000 cuts at this point as this guy's just thrusting and thrusting, blocking the punches with his shield and just kind of nicking him in every part of his body. Nope, that's it. That's it for him. Sylra, we are back to you. The shadow dancer you're currently targeting is dead.
Yes. So, is she blocked from leaving because they're all sort of in the way?
No, you can move through their space. It does cost you a little bit extra movement. There is also, if you look, how do I ping again? I don't know.
Immediately to your left.
Yeah, is that like a
Door.
balcony?
Yeah, this is a balcony. This is an open door here to your left that you could move out onto the balcony from if you wish to.
How much does she lose if she tries to squeeze by them?
Well, it'd be an extra 5 feet for both of those
Okay.
spaces.
Oh, so just 30 feet, and that's about 25 feet to get to after.
Yeah, so you can't get there, and you
Yeah.
can't stop in his space, so you would have to go where the shadow dancer is.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
Actually,
stand there. I don't My bad. Sorry.
Just, yeah.
Sorry.
You move over to there.
Okay. So that then gives her eye line of Kaelin and so with Hex, if the person goes down, she's able just to move.
Yes. Yeah, you can just use another bonus action to move it to Caitlin.
So that is what she's going to do, and then she is going to be casting Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, nice.
That one, and I'll do damage, and then
Nice.
again.
Oh,
Heck
Nice.
Heck yeah.
damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ugh.
Yeah, as he's down there
28.
just thrusting his spear at the Glock, and then suddenly into his back, and you see him stumble into the Glock, and the Glock just shoves him off of him, and he kind of turns to look over his shoulder, and he doesn't even see whoever just shot at him. And he just kind of, all right, and starts like kind of sidestepping a little bit, trying to figure out what to do about that. That is your turn. You've done everything you effectively can do.
Yes, she has.
Cool. What are we talking here? Oh yeah, okay. This shadow dancer just comes running, jumps up onto this table, and then vanishes.
Can
Yeah.
he do that if he is a source of light?
Oh, he shouldn't be able to.
Because it's darkness or dim light.
You are correct. The spot he is in has to be at least dim light, which it is not now that he's moved into it. So you see him like leap up there, and he looks into the room, and then simply leaps down and attacks Wren instead.
Okay.
And that is why I did not go on that balcony.
Yeah, no, that's all fine. That's all good. It's all great. It's good stuff. I'm going to use my DM advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so he's used 2 now. Is that the last one?
That was the last one, I believe. Yes. That is a hit. Are
Yep.
you intending to uncanny
Oh yes,
dodge?
I'm gonna uncanny dodge this for sure.
Good call.
Yeah. Does it resist all damage?
That's a good question.
All types of damage?
Have the attack's damage against you, is all it said.
Okay, then I think you need to apply it again, because I'm going to follow up with some necrotic damage here.
Okay. Hold on.
Cool. Yeah, so you again like kind of leap backwards as this chain streaks out towards you. It cuts into your arm, and you feel life force kind of pulled out of you, but you avoid the worst of it, moving against the chain in midair. That was the first attack, am I right?
Yep.
No, that was the last one.
Attack number 2 is also a hit.
Cool, I can't uncanny dodge more than
You cannot
once.
uncanny dodge a second time, so more damage comes out, and more necrotic damage, unfortunately, as well. And then finally, as the chain seems to wrap itself around your thigh, the end of it swings back around for the third attack.
Wren's going down, you guys.
He's coming right back up.
You are dying, and
there's still more damage, right?
there's still more damage, but I don't think it would be enough to put you up to what would kill you, and it's the same attack, so I don't want to do it because I don't want to apply a lost saving throw. So we'll call it a day right there. But yeah, as you try to leap away from the second attack, it just gets you right in the face and wraps around your neck, and Wren hits the floor hard. You can see that he just kind of pulls the chain tight a little bit, strangling her, and he goes, well, should we kill everyone in the tavern?
What is everyone else doing? Because there was a crowd here, right?
There was a crowd, yes.
Did they all run screaming?
So initially what happened was a bunch of people started trying to figure out who was attacking who and which side everyone was on. And mostly what happened was they all kind of turned into big cowards very quickly and started moving to the edges of the room and trying to avoid eye contact with anyone that's actually fighting.
I think I was wrong about Uncanny Dodge.
Oh?
I don't think it is just once per turn. It just says when an attacker that you can see.
It's a reaction to use it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. One reaction. Okay.
But she would have 1 health point because she's gone down to 0 from my gift of protectors.
Oh, okay.
With the Eldritch Invocation. That is my one and only use that I can use, but it happens automatically.
Do you have to see the target to do that?
No, as long as their name is written in my book of shadows.
Oh, alrighty then. And yep. Wren, we will lift you back up to 1 HP.
Perfect. I get to be conscious for this strangling around my neck. Love that.
I'm not gonna let what happened to Tip happen again, ever again.
Let me remove
Wren's
those effects from you as well.
Oh, like, this is hot, but like I don't like it.
She is going to make a saving throw at the end of her turn. Not gonna do it. As the vines continue to just enwrap her.
Yeah, those rolls do.
I don't know. Wyvern go, rah! Ja'rod goes, oh, well, thank you, Barter, and quickly moves to the balcony where he sees what is happening. So that was 10, and then I'll leap down, and then, oh yeah, he can make that. He attempts to save Wren from her terrible fate over here. What's you targeting, dude? Can you not do that? Just target him. There we go. Okay. He comes in to swing his Shadow Blade at this Shadar-kai. And right, he had advantage because of
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt. Yeah. Well, as a result of that, why are you not there? I know you exist. Is that gonna do the effect, or is that gonna... It doesn't matter. I'll do this then that. Yeah, his Shadow Blade gets up right into the guy's rib cage, and nope, that was supposed to do it. Damn it. I'm a digital dummy. Holy shit.
Oh!
Okay. It's another 21.
Sure hope that does it.
It does, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you see that as it gets up into his rib cage, he kind of lets go of the chain that's wrapped around Wren, and he looks over his shoulder at him, and he goes, "Why did it have to be you?" and falls to his death.
Wren is just like gasping and choking on the ground, and she does manage to croak out like a thanks as she tries to get back up on her feet.
Ja'rod steps forward and extends a hand. Don't mention it. Brielle.
Okay. First I'm gonna try and hit this guy.
Yeah, get him.
We're gonna try. That will hit. 9 damage.
You do that so often. That's
I
funny.
know.
Yeah.
All the time. And I'm gonna kind of like look Wren's way and see Ja'rod kind of giving her a hand to like, I assume he's gonna try and help her up or whatever. I'm gonna like look at her, then I'm gonna look at this guy, then I'm gonna look at her, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah, absolutely. And your axe comes in again.
Better.
Once
14.
again, just piercing right into that breastplate and bleeding him out a little bit. But despite the fact that you keep putting your axe into this guy's immense musculature, it doesn't seem to be slowing him down very much.
Wren, are you okay?
In a very Brielle-like fashion, she goes, "I'm fine."
Okay, just make sure you're safe, and I'm gonna try and get this guy. And she's like panicking a little because she's just getting a little bit of a flashback of Wren going down in a couple fights. And all of a sudden, from Wren's back, 6 spectral angel wings are gonna emerge, and they're just like glowing like gold, and then they're gonna envelop over the front of her, causing like a shield around her. So I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Wren.
Nice.
Aww, that's so
Very
cute.
cool.
So just like Tundra's wings, they're protecting you. And
Yeah,
that is
I
my
caught
turn.
that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wren, you are helped up by Ja'rod and encased in angelic wings. What would you like to do?
Just like catching her breath, not feeling great, but there's still threats around them, and I think she's going to play it a bit safer, and she's gonna go this way. The Gluck is pretty engaged there. This Shadow Dancer is still being held by Rowan's old person.
Yes.
Then she is going to attack. I assume it'll apply the critical on it, or
it's only if you're within 5 feet. Does
okay.
it auto crit? You have advantage though.
15. I moved 15 feet. Maybe I will just go up to the Gluck here. Yeah, I'm gonna dash then instead, and I'll do that other person beside him since they're kind of squaring off there. So do I still need to roll though, and I'll just auto crit?
I don't.
I don't.
It might. It has the paralyzed condition, and that is part of the paralyzed condition.
Okay.
So we'll see what Fantasy Grounds does.
Cool.
Yep.
It does have to hit, as a caveat.
Fair enough.
Use advantage.
Like, I'm used to fighting taller people as she's laying on the ground.
Yeah, can I use it? Can I use an inspiration or no?
You already had
I
advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Weird. All right, then that end of
Also,
turn.
did you not
She's
already
just,
use both yours?
I've
She
had
got another
3
one.
so far this game.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be end of turn. She's fucked up right now, so
Fair enough.
might go down again, but it's fine.
The Gluck is just standing there like, aim lower.
Thanks, buddy.
As he punches this gladiator, who is succeeding against saving throws. Dodging attacks, and then yeah, that's it. He just keeps pummeling away. He does get in one really good strike, but you can see that the gladiator quickly recovers from the blow. Rhowan.
Nice. Well, you made this a little bit easier for me, Wren. As I see you run up in front of me, I'm going to come up behind you, and you feel Rowan's hand on your shoulder as he casts a, let's say 4th level Cure Wounds. 1,
Shit.
Heck yeah.
3,
She needs
4.
it.
And then you also get to add 3 more to this, besides what it rolls, because I don't know how to add. Oh, wait, I can just type a 3 in this box. That'll add that. I think that works on damage, or healing damage. Let's find out. Untarget myself, very important. Whee! Okay, it added it.
Nice.
And then, just from being so close to all this radiant energy, the Gluck gets a little bit back too.
Nice.
Yay. Oh, that feels pretty good.
And then I haven't thought this through because I forgot that it has a different action economy than Healing Word, which is what I was going to do. I will stay there and call it a turn.
All right. Yeah, you all hear Barter from the stairs go, "Good luck," and then he squeezes past Sylra and takes a seat.
This fucking guy.
It is saving throw time, that most useless time of the year. And it's a fail.
Yay.
Darren, though,
Maybe I won't die this round.
continues his attacks on Brielle. However, as he starts swinging again, he kind of maneuvers around her, stepping up onto the stage to take high ground. And
Okay, Anakin.
Throw some sand at him. It's his weakness.
that's a great.
Shit.
right,
Haha,
field of
succeeded on concentration.
Yay. You're a hell of a caster, Brielle.
I'm so good at being a cleric.
Such a good baby god.
But he
A couple.
just keeps swinging away with his greatsword,
Haha, still good.
cutting deep into her each time.
Shoof!
Yeah, finally. Look at you, though.
Can't
holding
break
that
this girl's
concentration.
concentration. Come on.
Must
I'm a
protect
better
your friend.
spellcaster than you. I think I learned.
You're a great student, Brielle. I'm proud of you.
And as he's cutting into you, though, he's just like, I can tell I'm whittling you down. Kaelin the Viper. How did we get back here so fast? Yeah, just multi-attacking away. Let's see. Hit. He jabs him with his spear, and then oh yeah, that was his other bits. I forgot this guy's ability. Here we go. Then he missed. Never mind. It's not fun. I'll go back to spear.
He
Spear
tried.
works. Spear good.
It's a classic for a reason.
Much hit.
Very stabbed. Oh well.
You see he stabs the Gluck, and then he comes in for a big bash with his shield, and the Gluck just like dodges underneath it very easily, and just fuck, and stabs him again. Sylra.
Yeah, so she's going to do the same thing from a safe distance away.
Yeah.
Using Hex and then casting Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
So that's another nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sylra's in her element.
You see this massive beam collide with his back, and he kind of turns to face you again. This time he actually locks eyes with you for a second.
And then she does it again. Oh, no.
Oh no.
You've got inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
Deal.
yes.
Burn that inspiration.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't a
Unfortunately,
one.
no.
It was almost a 1. Oh my gosh. No.
As he locks eyes with you, he sees the other beam incoming. He just bats it away with his shield. But he does point at you.
She's gonna step back a little bit.
Yeah, you see Barter there pouring himself a glass of wine. He's like, "Oh, hello."
Oh, Barter. I hate this guy, but I love him.
Silver Serenia is going to make a fucking saving throw and almost certainly fail.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Because she's within 30 feet of me, I would like to use my reaction to reduce that by a d6.
Look at him. He's upset.
You could
Roll
roll
your
a
d6.
My
If
DC
you
is
roll above a
18.
1, we aren't friends anymore.
My DC is 18. It's
Oh,
Meets it, beats it.
what? Yeah. All right.
you got this.
listen
You got
here.
this.
I'll just quickly remove Rhowan from the overlay.
Kick him out of the Discord too, please.
Ah!
Motherfucker.
There's a reason I came over here and stood here.
So she continues to lay on the floor in front of Wren. Maybe Wren will hit her this turn.
I'm hoping to go for that shadow dancer.
Ja'rod comes running up next to Brielle. Need a hand?
I think I got it, but a little would help.
Very well. He leaps up over the ropes to, kind of get in behind this guy. Why not? Let's get flanking on him.
Yeah.
And, well, let's see what he can do. That is a miss. +2, but it was still missed.
I'm gonna judge Silver's boyfriend so bad on this if he misses.
There
Okay,
we go. That's good.
Because he's flustered.
I know Brielle's pretty great at what she does.
It's feeling a little pent up at the moment.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the guy is a legendary assassin.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Jesus, Darren's a legendary pile of hit points.
Yeah.
That is also true. He's fought for kings, Rhowan.
And
Okay.
he's going to die from some guy in a bar. Or so it would seem.
Yeah.
The tables could turn.
Ja'rod's shadow sword pierces through him. Brielle, you can see it on the other side of his body for a moment, and then as he pulls it away, the fighter kind of turns around. He goes, "They did not prepare me for this." That's his turn. Brielle.
I'm going to try and hurt him, but not as much as Ja'rod did.
You can try.
Ah,
I
you
can try.
got this.
It's not gonna happen.
Try really, really hard.
I'm gonna try really, really hard.
That's a hit. Let's see what you got.
14.
That'll do it.
What? Okay. Can Brielle do something?
Yeah.
So as she is because he's got the higher ground, she's just gonna be like, "You're a fucking idiot. You left your legs open." So she's just gonna swing at his leg, cut him down, so he's at her level, and she's just gonna be like, "I told you so," and then she's just gonna fucking end him.
Yeah. You cut right above the knee, and he just lands on that bloody stump. And there's just this shock and confusion on his face before you put his lights out for good.
Get him, Brielle.
And then
As soon as you embed your axe in him, you see Ja'rod standing over his corpse, and he's just like, "Oh, that was really cool."
Thanks. I think you did most of it, but I'm pretty cool too. And she's gonna run.
That only helped a little. Oh, bye.
Oh, he did the Brielle bye.
He did the Brielle bye.
I'm so proud of him. We're best friends now. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Yeah, Rowan's wyvern starts chewing at one of the bodies on the floor.
Great. We don't have to feed them.
With them.
And they got a taste for humanoid now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yay.
Wren, back to you.
Okay. Feeling a little bit better. Thank you, Rhowan. Make my way this way. Try to get rid of this awful person before it can do anything.
Yeah.
Does have to hit, and then how do you do the auto crit after that?
I think it should just apply it because it's part of the paralyzed condition.
Oh, okay. Cool.
If not, we can do math.
Come on.
That'll do it.
Yay. And I will do sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Did not do it.
It did not. So what's the total damage you can do?
That'd be 5 times 6, so 30.
30?
Plus my modifier, or is it just the dice?
No, the modifier only applies once, which
So
it
30.
did in that attack roll, or damage roll. So 30 on top of that, so 46 total. Not bad at all. Yeah, your blade plunges into him, and you can just kind of see him like pushing against the boundaries, and like he can't even like intelligibly protest this murder that is about to take place on him. However, I believe when they get hit, they get to make another saving throw.
Not with hold person. That is a different spell.
Oh,
I'll double check, but I don't think they do. Hold person. At the end of each of the target's turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw, ending the spell on a success. It doesn't say anything about getting hit. A lot of the charm spell, like Dominate, does that.
fair enough. All right, well then nothing else happens.
Another attack. That's what I'm gonna do. Miss.
Fortunately, that is a miss.
I went 20 feet. Yeah, I am gonna go 10 feet back just because
Okay,
I don't want to be like right there.
you're just becoming. And as you move there, you can see outside the window, there's 7 more of them that aren't being held by Rhowan. No, I'm kidding.
It
Sir,
wouldn't
you've gone
surprise
mad.
me.
Just blow up the bar already, then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
The bar
I'm
map was too
leaving.
small, okay? We had to expand the map somehow.
Well, the map actually covers more than just the bar, so.
There is outside in here.
Yes, there is.
I know, but we're going to use the map.
The Gluck continues punching. He casts Fist. Ineffectually.
Not even their birthday.
Does get in that one hit he gets every turn. Just tiny, powerful fists hitting mostly just a shield. But every once in a while, that one sneaks in.
fine. He's doing a good job of occupying an enemy, so.
Rhowan.
I am a little bit torn.
You are what?
Torn. Yeah. Okay. We'll get a little bit more.
Natalie Imbruglia?
I was thinking that. I was going to make that We're so old.
That's legit one of my favorite songs. So
It's a bop. Yeah, Wren have a little bit more healing damage. Not as much this time.
Nice old slap on the back.
And a little bit more for Buddy the Gluck. Hey, it's something.
it's so funny to me how the dice have chosen him
Yeah, yeah.
as the low number guy for the whole
You are the
encounter.
lightning rod of hate.
That was my bonus action.
Little guy, little
And
numbers.
this is like a barrier? Can I get over that, or do I need to?
You
Like,
can
go
get over
around?
it. It's they're ropes, like 3 ropes, kind of vertically stacked.
Okay. Then I will just hop down there and just look at this person on the floor and like, sorry, but you should have thought about this before you signed up with that little fuck. And Rhowan's just gonna like try and clock this lady in the face with the primal savagery.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get that attack roll with advantage.
Nope, we're not attacking the Gluck.
You can.
I don't want to.
That is a hit.
Okay, and then add 20 damage to this, I guess, because
Fair.
they're paralyzed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you slam your primal fist into her, and you can see the acid taking effect. And she just kind of goes. Yep, it is what it is.
That's my turn.
Sylra, you see Barter put his feet up on the table and enjoy a glass of wine. Wren, your wyvern follows Rhowan's to the floor and also decides to start consuming a body.
I feel like Wren does not notice that.
We're gonna have this is gonna complicate the training somewhat.
Shadow Dancer 1 is paralyzed. Still.
Please fail.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Well, you showed me what you're capable of doing now, that's for
Oh
sure.
no.
Oh no.
It's just an arms
Just
race.
one guy though. One guy.
Shanks, you've been given advantage by Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Ah.
I will be sure to use it if I get an opportunity. Kalen the Viper will continue stabbing at the Gluck. This has literally been going on for like
The whole time.
a good minute. They're just like cut, punch, cut. And neither seems to be willing to yield. In fact, they're not even paying attention to anyone else anymore.
Okay, I
They're-
ship them now. I think they should have a whole arc where they become best friends.
That's a nat 20!
Hey,
Of course, targeting the Gluck, because
glad I healed him up a little.
Poor guy. Yeah, his spear gets right into his upper chest, and you can see him kind of, you fuck. And then he probably takes another spear. Yep. And kills him. You can see that as he pulls away from the spear, he goes to throw a punch, and Kalen just immediately goes through the neck and drops him. Then he turns to the healer. And guess what?
Lay it on me.
26 to hit.
Let me see.
Pass those con saves.
Not a lot I can do about that.
I figured. You succeed on your concentration saving throw, though, because of course you do.
Really?
Barely.
That was close.
Yeah, but he gets you with his
Hey,
spear
man.
and got a job to do.
Do you?
He looks around. Fuck.
Right?
Raises his shield reluctantly. Sylra.
Yeah. She's gonna step back out, giving Barter sort of a dirty look. And
He literally just sitting there like, what?
then she's gonna cast Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, blast him with your eldritchness. That is definitely a hit. Why did that have 2 hex dice on it?
I don't know.
Weird.
Whatever, it was a 1 and a 2. I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Yeah, 2 more blasts, and you can see that he's now facing Rhowan, and you get him in the side, and he kind of turns and looks again, and he goes,
She's gonna step back again.
Looks like you
All
got
right.
problems behind you.
I'm
buddy.
not with them. Sticks his spear in the ground.
Okay.
Silver Serenia is going to make her 95th saving throw and fail.
You sure you don't want to use your advantage?
I have
No.
to roll like a 19 to get it. So
And just watch, like, all the other enemies we face from now on are gonna have like +9s to their wisdom save.
it's not a bad idea.
That's what I would do.
Brielle's wyvern starts eating one of the bodies on the floor.
Yum.
All right, and Ja'rod just immediately takes off at a full sprint. He leaps over the ropes and moves across to the Shadar-kai, and he announces as he arrives there, the sword forming in his hand, any of the performers who wish to surrender may live. And then he attacks this Shadar-kai, who he is not quite as merciful towards. That is a hit, and so
Yeah.
that is a death. Almost certainly. Oh, did it? It did. Okay. Yeah, exceeding by 35. You see him with his sword in hand, just cuts from the neck all the way down to the inner thigh and just shoves him back. Well, do you surrender? And at that moment, Kaylin just says, "Spears in the ground. Let's surrender you up, and we'll go home."
Will you also tell us where Friedrich is?
I don't know. The Fang guy knew where he was, but it looks like someone may have killed him. So
While this is happening, I'll drop concentration on hold person. Is the Gluck like dead or just down?
he is dying.
Healing word. Unless we're still in initiative.
No, if you're not planning
Okay,
to
that
attack them any further, then I will allow you to break initiative.
Brielle just hangs her head in shame a bit when he says that guy is the one that had the information, and she's just like, I can't win.
I just need to learn Speak with Dead or something like that, and then I'll be fine. It will be fine.
The Brielle failsafe.
Yeah, as you drop the concentration on the hold person, Serenia stands up and she looks pissed. She goes to reach for her swords, and immediately Kalen puts his hand on her chest. Don't you fucking dare. They are tougher than you think.
I already punched you once. I'll do it again.
You're a fucking bastard.
Says the people coming in here and tearing up the place.
We're here to kill him, not you.
Okay.
So it's just going to be like, that's my boyfriend.
We need him.
Define the relationship. Right here and right now.
Just you see Ja'rod over there cross his arms. He's just like, oh, really? Is that what I am to you?
She like hides back in the office.
Grabs a drink with the bit. Partner.
All right, you two. I think you're going to take a seat and you're going to start explaining some things, or I'm going to cut your tongues out.
Hey, you know what? I would like to give him advantage on his intimidation check by saying, and, you know, if you want to do it again, I think I can grow him back.
Okay,
No.
I like that. I like that. Let's see. Advantage and...
I think Rowan's about had enough of these people.
You see a little bit of
A little bit of red come
the
through
leaves
there.
in his hair go orange for a bit.
Yeah, one of them just like turns a little brown and curls. Yeah, you can see Kaylin just kind of go, that won't be necessary. And Serenia just sits in the stool and hangs her head. Well, they are thoroughly defeated and demoralized, and it looks like it, unless I'm fucking up again, it's break time, right?
Yes.
Right on time.
Yes, perfect.
It's perfect. See, this is why I planned out this fight this way. I knew Rhowan would hold them forever. And...
You knew you would fail all those rolls.
Yeah, I had loaded dice. It's fine.
Makes sense.
Well, we will, take a little break. So get your drinks, get your snacks. We'll be back in just a few.
Bye.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just stretching our lips over here. No big deal.
Which ones?
Any and all.
All at the same time.
Guys, these are chips.
What are we doing?
Excuse me. Well, you guys have successfully thwarted the assassination attempt on Ja'rod. And think of it this way, Greg. You're a part of this now.
That is just how this channel works. It's one thing forever.
What are the plans as Ja'rod forces these gladiators to sit at his bar and converse?
Going to very hurriedly try and train our wyverns to generally
I
not
was
eat
about to
people.
say, I was like, I'm shooing my wyvern away from eating a person. Deterring it with some, like a small strip of meat, I think.
Give me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
They've got a lot of meat in front of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I get in on this too?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, both of you can do it.
They're eating like bad guys, not like patrons, right?
Yes.
Okay, Brielle's just go let hers finish.
Let's see. Wren got a 10, and Rhowan got a 24 with disadvantage.
Can I
Gosh.
use my psychic? No, I can't. I keep forgetting I can't do that. I will at 10th level.
Okay. I will be prepared for that. DC just went up 6. Rhowan, you successfully turn its attention to the more appropriate meat you have available to you. Wren, however, no matter how much you get the meat in front of it, no matter how much you push and shove, it just continues to chomp into this Shadar-kai's organs. The room is starting to smell really bad.
I would like to search the Shadar-kai. She gives up. She's like, oh, I guess it's fine. But
yeah, give me an investigation check.
okay. In the tower?
Yes, please, and thank you. All right, well, aside from a number of weapons, nothing special aside. The chain is there, of course, if you wanted to attempt to use that. But he's got a number of small blades hidden in different parts of his armor. You also find a single coin purse with only about a dozen copper pieces in it.
Okay, well,
Okay.
just gonna look at Ja'rod and be like, do you have something that you do with these bodies?
I don't know how you run a tavern, but I rarely have bodies piled up in mine.
Well, no offense, but your current patrons seem a little bit rough around the edges.
Can I also say you were doing a fight to the death, so I feel like you should have figured that ahead of time.
He's got a point there.
Yes.
Well, yes, we did have death permits, but
Hey,
it's rare that it actually comes to that.
Sorry to interrupt. We're a little bit time limited here. That Fang guy who knows where Friedrich is, I can get his soul back in there if you need to talk to him.
Couldn't hurt.
What?
I'm gonna revivify that guy who knows where Friedrich is.
Holy shit.
Can
I'm gonna
hold,
need
like,
some diamonds.
Pull
holding
them
him?
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I like hold him? Arms behind his back so he can't fight?
Yeah, Sylra's probably going to like help holding him down.
Give me athletics check with advantage, Brielle.
Okay. In the tower? Or out? I guess
No,
out.
Be back, the dog just
24.
ran.
okay. All right, let me. Where the hell is? Oh, I guess he died, so I moved him. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Who would revivify an enemy? Who would
Yeah.
do that?
What? What? Fuck this guy.
Surely he has disadvantage.
Yeah, for being dead?
He's not dead anymore. Yeah, you wake up the Pale Fang, and he immediately just he only comes back with 1 hit point, right, Ron?
1 single hit point.
Yeah, he immediately is just like, oh, what happened? And just shoves Sylra and Brielle off himself. He goes to stand up, forgetting that someone chopped his leg off, and immediately topples.
You calm down, or I'm going to put you back where I got you from.
Taking 1 damage.
he hits his head on the stage and dies.
None of that. Surely that's non-lethal damage.
Kind of was Brielle's fault.
I'm going to need additional diamonds.
And then a dragon skull falls from the ceiling.
The chandelier.
Oh my god. No, but he does topple over, and immediately he's like, what happened? And he's like pushing himself along the ground on his paw.
You died.
Fucking kill
First
all of
time? we already killed you once. We'll do it again. We just want some information. If you're forthcoming, I don't know, ask him. I'm happy to leave you alive, though, if you're forthcoming.
Oh, well, let's see. Brielle, are you okay leaving this scoundrel alive?
To be honest, I think he'll bleed out of his leg before anything really happens, so.
Actually, you can see that the leg has fleshed over from the revivify.
Oh.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, no, thanks for cutting my leg off and killing me and then, bringing me back as a cripple who can no longer do what I did my whole life. Grateful,
Right.
really, truly.
Good.
My heart goes out to you.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
You would rather
die
be
again.
dead.
At least there's honor in death.
Eh,
Not this kind.
yeah. Kind of lame.
Can't say that, Rhowan.
I've had enough of these guys, for real, though.
I got it.
What happened?
He
What did I
said
miss?
lame, and he's like
Oh,
punching away.
Oops.
Well, what do you want to know?
Where can we
We-
find Friedrich?
Oh, that little fucker.
I agree.
He's in some city in the north where we landed. Lots of docks, stone buildings.
Little bastard. Of course he'd be there.
That sounds like where's Delta, right?
Yep.
Do you know where there?
I mean,
There's a
I
lot of stone
talked to
buildings
him
there.
on the docks. Our ship came in, he came out to meet us, told us the final details of the mission, handed me 400 platinum coins.
Hey.
You still have those?
They're somewhere safe.
Okay.
Should have patted him down first.
Should have had him down. I can take him.
Do you often do this sort of business?
No, about 400 platinum.
Tempting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have stopped putting my life at risk every day. Bought some land. Hell, I don't know. Start a family or something.
And hey, you got 400 platinum and you're alive. Congratulations.
Well, I feel bad for you. What were we supposed to do? Forfeit our lives?
You could have just stepped aside and let us kill him.
No, I don't think that's
No.
right.
Who the fuck are you people?
Doesn't matter.
Kinda.
Oh.
I'm Brielle.
Right. Right. So I get back to Redmont and I tell them, I don't know, some chick named Brielle cut my fucking leg off.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a lie.
You don't even have like a cool nickname. You're not a professional fighter.
Does that make it worse for you?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Stream is
does.
freaking out.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What is happening?
Looks okay now.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
freaked out for a little bit.
Neat.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we are the champions of Orindar, and
The fuck's an Orindar?
Hey, if you're spend a little more time around here, you might learn.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Smart.
Assuming
Not
you
like you
actually
can walk
honor
anywhere.
me. And your name?
Sylra. His something, we not defined.
Yeah, well, I can't walk, but I don't know. 400 platinum. You can buy a lot of services for that.
Sure can.
Well, then again, it'd probably just end up like this anyway.
If you would like, I could put you out of your misery.
Yeah, go for it.
Wren is going to look to the others.
Brielle looks very hesitant about it, but ultimate she'll whatever you want.
I think it's almost a little bit like, sorry, Sylra, I think she doesn't really look in your direction for the approval over this, as she just she walks over, as she holds her hand out. She doesn't draw her blade. I think she would look over at Ja'rod and say, "Did you need anything more from him?"
Well, I would like to question him, and if you're going to kill him anyway, Barter, I got another one for an interrogation.
She will kind of just pull her hand away.
I appreciate you asking. Some jangling going on over there.
The sound of him getting manacled and dragged away.
Yeah. Production.
Yeah, you see Barter come down the stairs. He's got now just the bottle of wine in his hand with like this much left in it. And he just kind of he looks a little bit like he's swaying, but he's in control at least, and he makes his way across. He looks down at the guy and he goes, "This is not going to be fun for you," and just grabs him at the head and starts dragging him towards the back.
Before Barter takes him, I think Wren is going to just place a hand on Barter's like upper arm, and she's going to be like, "You prevented me from taking a lot of damage back there. Thank you."
You're welcome. I was bored. Yeah, he just drags the guy by his hair. The whole time the guy's like, what the fuck? Let me go. As he just pulls him into the shadows beneath the office and disappears through that stone wall.
So curious what's going on down there.
Well, we'll know what he knows soon. And as for these two, do you want to live or do you want to be tortured to death also? I would like to live, thank you.
Have you learned something here today?
Yeah. Always keep track of where the other guys store their money before they die.
That's a good lesson. It's not the one I was hoping for, though.
Don't be an assassin if you're not an assassin.
There you go.
You're not looking for an apprentice, are you? And Ja'rod just chuckles. No, I only recruit talented people. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, that seems fair. Can I go? Oh, no. You have a lot of questions to answer. Sit, make yourself comfortable. You'll be here all night. Do you four need accommodations for this evening?
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason we came here.
Yeah.
And also, if that guy's got any information that's worth saying, 100 gold worth of diamonds for you. I would not mind my stocks being replenished.
I'll give it a thought.
Appreciate it.
Can you make sure if he has any of that platinum on it? If he has a mom and a dad, can you make sure at least 1,000 get to them? And just maybe lie and say he died in a fight. They don't deserve to know. He made a bad choice.
I'm very much not going to do that.
It was worth asking, Brielle. It was worth asking.
I'll very much remember that.
I mean, it sort of ruined his big opening night. All that money loss.
We ruined that man's life.
He did try to kill you.
Actions, consequences happen.
It's fine.
Ren is going
I
to
appreciate
post-
your large heart, Brielle, but I have a rule about these things. If you choose to try to kill me, you get no mercy.
Noted.
You look like you're ready to come for me yourself.
I would love the mercy right now.
Smart choice. Now, I have some questions to ask of these two. Sylra, if you would like, you can wait in my office. You three, there are rooms in the back if you'd like to stay here. If not, I can call up one of my friends and make arrangements for you elsewhere.
What would you like to do, Brielle?
Here's fine.
5 minutes ago, she was saying he was her best friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
How that changed so quickly.
Brielle is all over the place.
She's hot and cold. She's hot and cold.
I think Ren gives, as we kind of, if Sylra goes off and spends the evening with Ja'rod and Ja'rod has things to do, I think Brielle probably feels just like a slight, squeeze on her hand from Ren, who's like standing like right next to her, like right here, sort of.
She'll just like put her hand on her hand.
And then she, after a moment, she does kind of just lean over and she goes, "They are really causing quite a smell with those bodies over there, though. We probably should do something."
It's fine. I'll move them.
Ren will help, but even if the wyverns are like, "No, I want to eat this," she's at least gonna take them outside around
Yeah.
back, and they can drag on it if they want. I don't care.
Yeah, you start dragging these bodies outside, and the wyverns come with them. In fact, Ren's is just perched on the body, eating it the whole time she's dragging it outside.
She'll just wait until it's gotten its fill, stand outside.
By the time you're done with that, Ja'rod has someone that he refers to as Terrence come and get you and bring you into the back room. You pass through this same stone wall that you've seen. Damn it, Brittany. You've seen Barter go through twice now. And as you pass into it, you see that... why is that? There we go. You are in a large parlor, and there are doors on either side and large double doors at the end of this sort of entrance hall kind of feel. There is also a metallic sort of like trap door kind of thing in one corner of this room. You can see a little bit of blood near it, and Terrence kind of takes you through a door on your right into a smaller wooden corridor and into finally a bedroom with two decent looking mattresses, and like, you know, they're simple beds but comfortable enough. They're serviceable. It's nothing terribly fancy, but it's also not uncomfortable. Listen, I know you guys don't really, you know, like work for boss or anything, so like it's kind of best if you just kind of keep your head down and just sleep and then leave, you know? Like you don't want to end up mixed up in something that you can't unsee. So
I think that was what we intended to do. But thank you for the warning.
yeah, no problem. I mean, like, you guys seem like allies, so I'm sure it would be fine. Ja'rod seems pretty fond of you guys, so it's I'm sure it'd be fine. But you know, you don't want to see how the sausage is made, right?
I hope you're not actually talking about the food, because I will have a problem with that.
Oh, no, that's just an expression. Do they not have that where you're from?
Well, I understood, but you're saying that in a place that serves food, so it is a little alarming.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, we don't make people into sausages here. Except that one. That was weird.
I think you're saying a little bit too much.
That is true.
Yeah, Wren will just...
He just leaves silently.
Wren closes the door after a time. We're sharing a room, is that...
Yes.
Okay. I think as soon as they are alone then, Wren is just like... I kind of regret coming here, if I'm being perfectly honest. So it is good that Danya won the fight and that we found out about that, but I don't want to knock Sylra's choices of who interests her, but given that Tara had a bit of an issue and I'm more inclined to trust her judgment, I am not so sure about this.
Yeah, I didn't really like any of that.
You know how I felt.
Yeah.
I understood where you were coming from, Brielle. However, how many times have we almost died? And these people were... I've seen the fights that happen in Redmont. They're probably much more capable than we are.
Except they weren't.
Against a trained assassin.
And us.
I do feel like I had a lot of help with that one that had the large stone she was swinging around, and if Barter hadn't stepped in, I might have been in some trouble.
Yeah, she looked like that, like she hit pretty hard.
Well, what I noticed is that Barter hit very hard and very precise in order to bring her down, and I may have needed to do that several times.
I just sometimes I feel like he was trying, and we stopped him from achieving his life goal. And you can say he attacked us first, but he's just trying to live his life. We're just trying to live our life. We kill him, he kills us. And if if my god can regret doing that to Orndar, then why can't we have that same feeling? That man's a monster. Don't tell Sylra, but I hate him.
Your secret is safe with us. And she looks at Rhowan.
Nodding.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
However, as far as we know, they came here for a fight that could have resulted in death. They don't always result in death, but it does happen. And I feel like perhaps word might get back to them that that's what happened. They did commit their life to this sort of thing for a living.
I guess I just have too big of a heart. I need to toughen up.
I don't know that that's
I don't
true.
Think so. I don't think that's right.
I don't have a big heart.
No, that you need to toughen up.
I think this isn't your place of business. And it wasn't your life that got a contract out on it. And perhaps if someone comes to the Phoenix Forge one day looking for you, you will have the chance to show that mercy, and I would admire you for it.
I guess beggars can't be choosers. Because I would have killed Friedrich for doing that to Jorli and Jorv.
Well, it was a personal matter that didn't affect you as much. It's easier to be merciful in those situations.
You think he's going to kill the other two?
I think unpleasant things are going to happen to them, but that ultimately he seems like he is a man that will stick to his code, however skewed that may be.
He might be shady, but so far, at least for us, he's been true to his word.
I guess.
He doesn't like when people cross him, is what I'm getting.
Well, maybe he needs to be taken down a peg sometimes.
And you have to remember, it sounds like he got the Swindell company after him, which means if he allowed them to run free, they would just keep sending people in hopes that one of them were successful. It's the Swindells.
The enemy is my friend, right?
Well,
the Swindells sent people when they are very capable at doing this kind of work themselves. Why do you think they did that?
They're scared of us?
I don't know that they knew that we were here, but I do like your thinking. I agree with you. You are... I was ready to kill him, but had you told me not to do it, I wouldn't have.
My opinion matters that much?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Do it. Do it.
No. Yeah, Wren looks a little bit tense for a second, she especially glances at the fact that Rhowan is currently present here. And she goes and she takes Brielle's hand in her hand. And she says, I have never had somebody call me a friend, let alone a best friend in this form with this face. with the knowledge of who I am and what I've done. Your opinion matters to me more than anyone else's.
She looks at Rhowan uncomfortably.
What?
And then she goes, You are my best friend too, Brielle.
Aw.
Mean it? No takesy backsies. Once you say it, you
Currently
have to,
feel like hiding in a hole, so
why?
well,
Did I make you feel that way? I'm
No.
sorry.
it's not that. It's the admission of it that is uncomfortable for me.
Okay, you don't have to admit it ever again. I'll just know.
Good, because I don't think that will be changing.
Thanks, Wren.
No, I don't have a hole to hide in, so I'm going to go to bed now and hide under the covers instead.
Okay. I love you, Wren.
She turns and she starts getting ready for bed, and I think like a full 10 minutes later, when she's already tucked in bed, you hear, I love you too, Brielle.
Where's Rhowan at this moment?
What's the bed arrangement in here?
There are 2 beds.
I'm probably sitting upright on the foot of one of them.
I assume it's probably Brielle.
Probably the one that Wren was not already lying in.
She said it.
She did.
Today got a lot better.
This room isn't very big, he says from a distance.
I'm sorry. Enjoy your hole.
Oh boy.
Wow.
New sweatpants, like written across the butt. Enjoy your hole.
Speaking of
just keep
enjoying
making all the
holes,
merch.
we cut over to Sylra in Ja'rod's office.
Nice transition, my God.
Flawless. No notes.
Sylra, how are you waiting for him? Like,
Yeah, so she probably would have helped with some cleaning up, trying to really like mind her own business, but she is curious about things. But as the time goes on, she'll just start pacing back and forth and start being like, I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I said that. What? And she'll just like take a sit in the chair and just be like, I need to not move. I need to not think. I'll just wait.
fair enough. You sit and wait, and you're waiting about 40 minutes, give or take. But you hear, over the course of that time, you're hearing a lot of sort of hushed voices and a lot of cleaning work as a bunch of grunts are kind of moving about the place, cleaning up blood and, unfortunately, chewed organs. You do hear towards the end of that 40 minutes. Now remember, I know where your families live. Do not come back to Cadence. And the woman said something quietly under her breath, but you do hear the gentleman respond, "You'll have no problem from me, sir." And he just steps outside and leaves, followed by her. Another minute or so goes by, and you hear him coming up the steps. He looks at the door on his office, which has been broken, and he goes, "Classless animals. Darling, are you free to join me now?"
Yeah. Did it go well?
think it went very well. And from what I hear from the dungeon, everything they told me is truthful.
Okay. Anything worthwhile for my group?
Well, unfortunately, they seemed to be the... what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't the brains of this operation, not that it seemed like any of them had half a brain, but they didn't know much.
Okay. That's unfortunate, but... Well, at least that's over with for now. I'm happy we were here. Sorry your night got ruined. That's
I
unfortunate.
wouldn't worry too much about that. It's the way things are right now. But if we keep up the way we've been, maybe soon the Swindells will fade into memory and the Iron Tide will rise once more.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything I can do to help with that, I will.
Mm-hmm. You know, that is just about the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Really?
I haven't been quite as fortunate as some might believe in my relational history.
Well, I guess you're fortunate to have run into me.
Yes. I heard about this beautiful drow wandering the city, and I just couldn't resist. I had to know. And the truth of it exceeded my expectations by a margin that I cannot truly measure.
She's going to get up from the chair and sort of move over to him, looking and assessing any of his cuts and damages if he hasn't been fully healed.
Oh, don't worry about those. I'm a little worse for wear, but nothing that a good night of some rest and recreation, if you have it in you, won't help.
I mean, she looks at herself. I have not been damaged. And I did say that I was going to... What were the words? I guess better words would be to spoil you. But just wanted to make sure that you're up for the challenge.
Sylra, for you, I would walk straight back into the Underdark and face an entire army of the Matron Mother.
Well, hopefully I will never ask you to do that because I would not want you to go back there. She sort of chuckles. But from what I said before, you can just ignore that if you're not ready for that.
I just assumed you weren't ready for it.
I had to get some things out of my system, and I did, and this is what I'm deciding.
And an Earth Genasi, no less.
She almost drops on the ground. This would be like the first time that she's ever sort of been like childlike and like she sort of like collapsed into like a little ball, like hiding her face.
He tries to take both of her hands in his. It's perfectly okay. We never set any boundaries. I had no expectations.
She stutters a little bit, like, okay. Well, I guess.
Besides that, I'd be happy to accept half your hunt, or even 1/8. But if I'm to be your boyfriend, perhaps I should get the whole thing.
Well, yeah. what I was thinking. And I know some things my friends would not agree with. But coming from where we come from, I am on the same page.
I knew you would be. Your friends are very strong, but they are very soft inside. They aren't like us.
They weren't raised the way that we were, thankfully for them. And I know it gives me a different perspective of what life could have been, but the threat is very real.
You and I know how bad things can truly be. And so we must fight tooth and nail to make sure they never gets that way again.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move our attention to something more life-affirming, shall we? And he begins to walk backwards down the stairs, still holding your hands in his.
She will follow, sort of being a little bit curious, being like, I thought we were going to be staying up here, but that's okay.
Well, the door's broken, and I've got a very comfortable bed in the back.
Oh, well. Why not?
He leads you through the same pathway that the others went through, past that stone wall that is an illusion, and into the gathering hall. You move down the hallway into the double doors at the end, and inside is a very luxurious room, larger than you would expect from the size of the other rooms. There is a table and a red leather couch and love seat. There is a grand piano in one corner, a very ornate fireplace. There is a wine rack covering one of the walls almost completely, and a sizable 4-poster bed that is all black and silver silk. And unless there's anything specific you wanted to discuss or go over at this moment, I think it's probably best to fade to black in that situation.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, you all get your rest. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before sleep comes for them? Okay. Well, you all get to sleep, and well, it comes easier for some and a little more difficult for others. Sylra, it is quite a while before you begin your trance. But when you do, let's say you are thoroughly in need of it. And as you slip into your trance, there next to Ja'rod's warm body, sort of half in his embrace still, you feel this peace wash over you, something that is unfamiliar for you. You believe yourself to be safe. You believe yourself to be wanted. You feel comfortable, and it's eerie, and yet pleasant. But there in that mix of pleasant discomfort, after all the things you've been through and all you've had to do, you feel in your heart you've grown. You've become stronger. And you look ahead on that road before you and feel that you could accomplish anything. Wren, as you fall asleep in your room across from Rhowan and Brielle, you feel content in finally admitting your feelings for your friend Brielle. That friendship that doesn't come so easily to you, not in the world you've lived in. But you know her to be kind, you know her to be loving, and you know you can trust her. And that trust is a powerful thing. You know you can rely on your friend. And it opens you up to trust yourself a little bit more. take a little bit more of a risk next time. Push yourself a little bit harder. Rhowan, as uncomfortable as the events this night were, my God, were they satisfying. You've only ever faced death in the face like that once, and it was kind of terrifying. You realize now that you've overcome it and you've put things right, that maybe that fear, that experience had been holding you back. Well, it holds you back no longer. Brielle, you stand on the mountaintop, overlooking all of Cadence. Andressia there, hammers in hand. You feel a glow about her. Brielle, you are so strong. And yet, your heart aches for those you fight. Tarvos sees this in you. There are some who would tell you that the strongest heart is unwilling to care for others, but they would be wrong. The strongest heart cares when it's inconvenient. You are not only strong, but you are merciful. And that is why we know we've chosen well. We are impressed with your strength. We are impressed with your choices. And we are impressed that you have softened one of those hardened hearts. May the blessings of Tarvos continue to strengthen you. And you pass into sleep knowing that you are stronger because of that heart. Everyone levels up. Boom. But we are nearing the end of the session, so you don't have to do that right now. You are at level 10 now, so you can figure that over the next week.
Those wyverns are gonna get whipped into shape now, I tell you.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. And you are officially in the mid tier. So, like, congratulations, you know, you've hit it. This is actually the first time I've had a campaign go from, like, beginning to 10th level. So this is exciting for me. It's new territory. But with the housekeeping out of the way, you awake in the morning. Yes, thank you, Greg. We are officially mid.
Dang.
Rhowan, I think it's safe to say that with you trancing when everyone else is going to sleep, and with Sylra having some nighttime activities to attend to, you are probably the first to be awake, and probably for some time.
I think so.
What is he doing with his morning?
I think he's trying to get his head around some of the druidic magics that he's been practicing, and he's been making some pretty good progress on that. But I think it takes him a minute to notice, and on a mirror in here, there are, in that vine that's growing and braided with his hair, where it was just leaves before, there's a few flower buds, and some of the leaves are a little bit brighter green than they were the night before. He's like, oh, all right. Contemplating what that might mean for him.
Fair enough, yeah. And you have a fairly peaceful morning, except about a couple hours after you finished your trance, you do hear one distant, echoey scream. It
Just thinks it's like, you offered him an alternative. He did not take it. It's just the monologue that Rhowan's got going on right now.
Totally fair. All right. Well, then you spend the next few hours waiting for your friends to awake. Sylra, you finish your trance, and Ja'rod is already finished with his, and yet still wrapped around you. As you sort of come out of it, he realizes the shift, and he goes, "Trust you feel rested?"
I do. Thank you. And you?
I am absolutely in bliss. However, the rest of my day is going to be terribly unpleasant. So I was wondering if you're feeling rested, then you might have a little bit more to share with me.
Well, we do not know when we'll be back again. So we might as well get every last ounce of time with you.
Perfection. So they spend another hour or so. He's a very patient man.
Better than 9 minutes.
I was just gonna make a 9-minute joke. I was gonna make it.
Wren and Brielle, you wake around the same time.
I think Wren is she's very focused on getting her things ready for the day. Kind of corralling the wyvern as well. And yeah, she kind of just seems a little bit out of it, like she's trying to just like she has blinders on sort of thing as she's trying to get used to some of trust is a very difficult thing for her to be feeling, even in herself. She's certainly sure of herself, but she's like wrestling back and forth still a little bit with the ideas that settled in her sleep last night. But she also is just like, well, I think it's probably best if we get our return on our bets last night, since those did not pan out. I'm starting to like Hardova a little bit in the same way that I like Vor's Delta, so I'd never thought I would be longing for Kine the way I am at the moment.
Hey, it's not a bad place.
Some bad things have happened to me there too, but I guess that's just how things are when you're in this sort of work. But should we get some breakfast, feed the wyverns, and maybe stock up a bit on food for them before we leave?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Brielle's been like, when she woke up, a little distant from Wren because she's like trying to give her space so she can be in that little hole that she just wants to crawl into. But she wakes up a little more cheerful than she was the night before. One, because she's just happy that Wren said that to her, but she's also like got a little bit of a smirk on her face. Like she's like a little bit cocky. Like, I was right. I was right. The gods understand me.
A god.
The only one that matters.
Counts too, okay? She's cool.
There are a lot of gods who would completely disagree with you.
Those are bad.
We don't talk about those gods. They can't know about Brielle.
Yeah. It caused problems.
But that little bit of validation, she's a little happy, and so she's like, yeah, let's go out there. What else can they do to us?
What? Funny you should ask.
Oh no.
Well, as you set about your day and having decided on a course, you get to preparing your things and getting ready to leave when Wren, you suddenly hear a familiar voice in your head.
Which one? Please, can you just say it first?
Nope.
Gentlemen, Edgar, the Dolores boy. Get back to Kine. I've had an idea, and I think I can do something really cool with this stuff, but I need that material. Did you find it? This is your friend.
I think that was Trevor.
Yes.
That material. So, would I be able to piece together that they don't know we have the crucible?
Probably.
She looks over at Rhowan for a moment, but then she knows how sending works. But so she's going to respond to that. Better than that, we have the completed crucible. We'll be there by the end of day. It does take a day to get there, right? Like, or less.
Yeah. It's a day's travel. Like, you'll be there before night, but almost immediately you hear his voice again. What do you mean you have a completed crucible? I couldn't even make one that fast. What's going on? Where did you get it? How did you go to the dwarves? You really shouldn't go to the dwarves.
Did they not get my bird?
She nods at Rhowan and responds to Trevor. Not the dwarves, other talented friends in the mountains. We'll talk more when we get there. See you soon.
Yeah, you get a third one.
Love Trevor.
I don't know what that's about, but please fucking hurry up, okay? Because Bumble's acting a little bit aggressive about this whole thing. I don't know what's got into him, but we need to finish this.
We will head out within. She looks at the others. The hour?
Hey, has anybody seen Sylra yet?
Sylra.
I'm ready to go now.
You do
I
hear a
wanna leave
distant
this
thumping.
place.
Sylra will be ready to go in probably like half an hour.
It sounds like
anything
she's
like it
ready
was.
to go right now, if I'm being honest.
Well, in a different way.
Right. So you can hear that, but they did not get your birds, I don't think. We
Wonder why.
need to hurry. It sounds like Drindle is getting very impatient and weird. And if Trevor's saying that Bumble is getting weird, then
That's really weird.
Yeah.
He's a little too self-important. He can wait a little while.
Yeah, he seems thankful at least that we have the completed crucible, but I imagine we'll have some explaining to do about where we got it. Well, shall we then? And she's... So,
Just
Yeah.
wait for Sylra in the main room, I guess.
I think Wren would opt for completing any tasks they need so that whenever they're done, all they need to do is wait for Sylra.
Just
Yeah,
all sitting outside the door.
You guys get yourselves ready to go, and as you head out into the tavern, you can actually see there is that guy with the betting stand and a lineup of people expecting their money back. There is also Barter leaning against the wall next to the door you come through and watching the whole scenario.
So she says this. Morning.
Morning. He holds up a coin purse. I took yours aside.
Oh. Actually, I appreciate that. We are a little bit pressed for time.
Well, I saw you fight. You got talent. If you want to join the Iron Tide, you know, I could put in a good word for you.
It seems we've been joining a lot of things lately. We might want to stick one of them through first.
Mm-mm. I didn't say all of you. You.
No offense taken.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm with her for my money.
Okay. Cool. You can wait over there.
Oh no. She goes, you go on. I'll finish the other tasks.
Go wait in the lineup for my money.
Wren is just like, I'm honestly not certain that I'll even be in Cadence for very long, so I will consider it. But
Well, I do think that would be a mistake. But where are you headed?
Perhaps Medios, unfortunately.
You going to the City of Splendors?
Is that Adigrin? Or
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Not quite that far, at least that isn't in my plan.
Mhm.
A lot more north.
He kind of sizes you up for a second time. Really? I didn't pick you for an Empire brat.
I don't normally look this way.
Well, that's a shame too. But good luck. And if you change your mind, come and talk to me. I could use someone like you.
You stay here?
Usually, unless Ja'rod needs me to do something more.
Right. Well, I'm sure we will be crossing paths, and if anything changes, I will let you know. And she's gonna head out. Oh,
Before you leave, as you say that, just about as you finish your sentence, Sylra appears through the stone wall. Sylra, how do you look?
She definitely took her time to tidy herself up. But it might not be 100% perfect, like a button loose here or there. She would probably walk over to them and be like, so, we ready to go?
Wren looks back at where Brielle is standing in line. No, I think she's going to be a while, and we need to pick up some meat for the wyverns so they're not hungry. And we have received a message from our employer that we need to be quick about our travels back to Kine.
Okay, so we get some meat, we get some incense for me, and we should be good. Right? Nothing else?
She's just like, no, I don't think so. And she's going to kind of tuck her arm into Sylra's and lead her out as if perhaps she doesn't want Barter to overhear, but she's going to then fill Sylra in on the messages that she got from Drindle as they go.
All right. You head out into the city proper while Brielle waits in line. I'm sorry to do that to you.
No, I love it. I freaking love it because Brielle would be so pissed off. She would be like, fine, I will wait in line like a rule follower. I'm patient.
And like,
The moral high ground.
Are you like staring at him the entire time you're in line, or like what's happening there?
She probably would have been like staring him down for a bit, just like a little bit angry. So she's like kind of glowing just a little like haze. And then she'll like talk to the people in front of her in line and just try and make friends with them. So who'd you bet on? I mean, they weren't that great in the end, but and she'll just make small talk.
I think by the time you've hit the front of the line, even people who have already collected their money are just kind of hanging around and listening to your story about how you killed one of them. Rhowan, did you hang out with Brielle, or are you going with Sylra?
I think I hung out with Brielle.
All right.
Where are the wyverns right now?
I think we each have
Mine's
our
by my
own.
foot.
Yeah, I assume they're following their particular tamer until you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I think Wren has hers perched on like kind of half on her shoulder and half on the backpack.
Was there a question beyond that, Sylra? Or?
No, I was just wondering.
Fair enough. Well, Wren, you are able to procure what you need. Hardova is a fairly well-established city. How much meat are you looking to purchase?
I think I would try to get back up to how much we got from the bullet. So if I take away what they would eat a day, that would leave us with 6. If she could get like around 19 to 20 pounds of red meat, that would be great.
Absolutely doable. And here in a well-stocked city, that's actually only going to run you about 30 silver pieces.
Nice.
Ooh.
And would Sylra be able to find either incense or herbs?
Yeah, you're looking for like magically significant ones, like
For find the familiar.
right.
She just needs like 10 gold piece worth.
Yes. Well, again, a well-stocked city like Hardova, you have no issue. You find like as you are going through that marketplace where the caravan had set up when you came through town, you do find a mystic's little magic shop. It's simple. It's a wooden stall, and she's got a number of like various essentials for casting magic. Though notably, you do see that she has some sort of strange metallic device hanging behind her. Its purpose is unclear, but you recognize certain runes on it to be similar to the ones you found with the Sorok.
How much for that also back there?
The human, as far as you can tell, woman of fairly accelerated age, looks back at what you point at and then back at you. You've got a very good idea. But, as you know, important things are not cheap. Make me an offer.
Oh my gosh. Would Sylra know, like, in and around how much she could or should offer?
Make an arcana check.
Okay. I mean, I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, that's totally fair. You honestly, old rare things can always be valuable. If it's magical as well, it could be even more valuable. And for all you know from this distance, maybe it's a fake. Not really sure. So, as far as you can tell, the scale could go from anywhere from 50 gold to 5,000 gold. You're not really sure where to dial in.
She is going to say, well, I'll start with 50 gold pieces, but let me know if I need to go higher or lower.
Darling, 50 gold. Do you know how old that thing is?
Well, I'd like to know, is it real or is it fake? Because if I'm going to drop more, and I
see, crazy old woman in the marketplace is selling intangible magic items, is she?
Not crazy, more so I don't know you. So there's no level of trust yet. But, I mean, if you have magic items like this often, I would like to have more of a relationship where I can come to you for magic.
You see her look around the marketplace very carefully. And then she lifts her shirt a little bit. You see a tattoo very similar to your own.
Like the eyes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you're one of me.
I was, for a time, until he grew bored of me. But what I saw in that mountain, I will never unsee.
Well, if you're not willing to part with that for a decentish price, I'm not, made of money yet, but I know I will be a repeat customer. Would you barter for information then about what you saw on the mountain, and if it's something worthwhile that I don't know already?
Interesting. Okay. For 50 gold, I am willing to tell you what we did in that mountain.
She is going to slide over 50.
It disappears faster than you expected to be possible. We had a way of doing things that few casters in this day and age will ever witness. I admit that I'm not a particularly talented magic wielder, but we did successfully, as a group, infuse a young woman with incredible power. Her blood just roils and boils with aberrant sorcery now.
So and she survived.
Yes. And she's quite successful from what I hear.
Does she have a name?
Almost certainly. But I didn't tell you I'd give you anyone's name.
No, that's okay. I was just fishing, the same guy.
Yes, that's fair. And I haven't told you all of what we've done yet. There is a device in that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated. It's unlike anything I've seen. It requires a dozen, at least, of us to even power it up.
Hmm.
And fuel. So much fuel. But with the 12 of us there, with enough of the hailstone, we were able to see into the far realm, to see our master's true form.
You saw his true form.
Yes. And it was beautiful, and it was terrifying.
Hmm. I'm sure 50 gold is not enough to get that.
I told you I would tell you what I did, not what I saw, not who I know.
Hmm.
We must obey the pact.
Well, thank you for this information.
You don't need to thank me. You paid me and you're a sister. Come back when you have the gold for that device and I'll give it to you. 2,000.
2,000. Well, yeah, I definitely do not have that right now, but I will be back, whether it's for that or for something else. I am sure that we can be good friends.
I would like that.
She obviously gets her incense or herbs.
Yes.
Okay, how much else is she losing to get that?
The incense, you need 10 gold's worth of incense and herbs, right?
Yeah, one or the other.
Once you finish your conversation, he just slides it across the stand. We have to look out for each other if we're sisters.
Well, I will thank you again for that, and I hope you're very prosperous over this next little while.
Me too. I sense my winter may be coming to an end soon.
Mm-hmm. She is going to leave and go to wherever Wren is, if Wren was not beside her or by her.
What's the difference?
I assumed it was a private conversation and she wouldn't have said all that in front of Wren.
Yeah, I figured.
I assume so as well, yes.
Yeah, she would have been at like the meat stalls somewhere down the road then, and she meets up with you. So, did you find what you were looking for?
I did, and I found some more. And she'll tell Wren what she heard from the lady, emphasizing hailstone because she has not heard of that before, I believe.
Is that something that we would attribute as a name to the Burgos?
Yes. So you've been in Cadence for like 10 years now, right?
Sylra?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 80 something. Above
No,
ground.
in Cadence.
In Cadence?
Specifically.
Maybe 10
Yeah,
Ish.
that's what I thought. Then that was the original name for the Verglass before
Okay.
it was given that name.
Okay.
This, well, that's concerning. This place is a lot more rich in what it has going on, and a lot more charted than I had anticipated.
Yeah. I said I'd come back to find information or get more information. So she seems like someone I can not swindle, but figure out things. She also has this sort of item. It's 2,000 gold, but it looks like what I don't remember how you described it.
It's mechanical in nature. It looks complicated and complex, and it's got those runes on it that match this rock language.
I think, I think she opens up her mouth to say something, and then I think she tucks that information away for other things. Well, but you're ready to go then. You don't need to kiss Ja'rod goodbye some more or something like that.
Oh no, that's what this morning was for.
I see. So was I correct in hearing that he's your boyfriend now?
Well, for the moment, yes. I guess we are official.
Well, congrats.
Can Sylra sense if she's actually sincere?
Make an insight check.
She is not.
Wren, are you trying to deceive her? Is that...
No, but it's not deceive, but Wren does generally try to keep a straight face. So I don't know if that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to determine if this is just a DC to understand that you're sincere or if you're lying to her.
You wouldn't detect anything, I don't think. That would seem insincere.
Yeah, you absolutely gauge that it's just Wren being Wren and she means what she says.
She'll sort of have a small smile and be like, thank you.
It's not easy for people like us to find someone, and though I don't quite approve of him as a person, it's not me that you have to have the approval of.
Well, it's not like I'm betrothed to him or anything. So, not going to let that happen again for a very long time.
I wouldn't be so closed off to the idea.
She's gonna hit her back and laugh and just be like, you're hilarious. It's just...
I'm just saying, don't let your tyrant of a mother taint all of your decisions in life.
Yes, but also we're just in the early stages, and you know how my people keep showing up. I need to thoroughly make sure that they're someone that I can trust.
I understand that. He at least seems like he might be able to handle some of them if they were to show up on his doorstep.
Oh, thankfully, so yes.
Scream's doing that thing again.
Yeah, it seems to be every time someone subscribes for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, the
That's-
alerts aren't working.
Weird.
Huh.
Okay. Well, that's something that somebody will look into. Not me, but somebody.
But yeah, I think Wren just makes small talk with her from there on and regroups. I assume that it takes Brielle the entire time to get up to the front of the line and have these conversations with these people.
Yes.
So is there anywhere that's great to stay around here? Because this didn't seem like a good choice. And she like looks over at Barter as she says it.
he glances at you, and just the slightest bit of his lip twitches.
Disturber.
But you all manage to accomplish your goals here and regroup outside the tavern and set off for Kine. And that's where we'll end it for this evening.
I'm so excited to go back to the
Fine,
city.
I can't wait.